Envision always being unable to fantasy about arriving on Mars or making a trip to Saturn. Not on the grounds that it's difficult to arrive, but since they didn't exist. Since Earth was the main planet in our nearby planetary group. What might the night sky resemble? Where might Earth be found? Furthermore, how might humankind develop? The other 8 planets in our solar system aren't only lovely to take a gander at, or something we endeavor to head out to one day. Despite the fact that they're billions of kilometers away, they've assumed a basic job in life here on Earth. So what might occur in the event that they had never existed? Every planet in the nearby planetary group assumed a crucial job in the improvement of Earth billions of years prior, and in protecting Earth today. Take the arrangement of each and every planet, for instance. They all have their own little space in the cosmic system, and that is not coincidentally. Our planets cooperate to keep each other set up. For instance, if Mercury and Venus stopped to exist, Earth may float nearer to the Sun. Furthermore, if Jupiter or Saturn vanished, rather than going nearer to the Sun, the Earth may float further away from it. This would cause various issues for us Earthlings. At the present time, we're sufficiently fortunate to live in what researchers call the Goldilocks zone. That's since Earth sits in the scope of circles around the Sun that are perfect to support life. If Earth somehow happened to draw nearer to the Sun, it would get somewhat sweltering, most definitely. We may char. The more remote away we get, the more temperature would drop. Earth would be too cold to even consider sustaining life. The situation of Earth in the solar system influences life, however, everything that occurs on our planet. It influences our seasons, the length of our days, and to what extent our year is. In any case, sadly, the time we wake up voluntarily be the least of our stresses. With Earth being the main planet in our solar system, there's no telling where it may wind up. We could be right in the back, where Uranus and Neptune used to be, or some place front and center where Mercury used to be. It's protected to state that regardless of where we end up, if it's not the Goldilocks zone, there's a truly decent possibility there wouldn't be any life here on Earth. In the event that life formed in some way or another, it would be sea-going. That is on the grounds that, with no different planets holding us within proper limits, Earth's gravity would be seriously extraordinary. At the point when we state no other planets, we mean no moons either. The moon's gravitational force is liable for the tides here on Earth. Without it, our waters would stay still. The seas wouldn't rise or fall, they would simply remain where they were, covering the whole planet with water. So truly, Earth as we probably am aware it wouldn't exist if there were no different planets. There's practically no possibility that humankind would live today. Be that as it may, consider the possibility that, rather than the planets never existing in any case, one day they all of a sudden vanished. Aside from Earth fiercely moving around, not realizing where to go, we'd likewise have another colossal issue to stress over. Space rocks. Obviously every planet is basic to life on Earth. On the off chance that only one planet all of a sudden vanished, various issues would oblige it. There are 2 planets that have an extraordinary job in protecting Earth. Jupiter and Saturn. That is on the grounds that while Earth is hanging out, flourishing with life, Jupiter and Saturn are getting beat up by a huge number of space rocks. Flying all through the nearby planetary group, there are a huge number of space rocks that are attempting to murder Earth. Fortunately, we scarcely observe any of these, and that is on account of Jupiter and Saturn. Due to their colossal size and gravity, they work admirably maneuvering space rocks into them with the goal that they never make it to Earth. With these planets gone, Earth would be shelled by space rocks. Not great. On the off chance that you've overlooked, a solitary space rock hit Earth a great many years prior, clearing out the whole dinosaur populace. So this would wind up being truly awful. A space rock is likewise in all probability how we wound up getting our moon. So without that particular space rock hitting Earth, we may have never have gotten it in any case. Earth would then be secured with enormous holes, and indeed, life would stop to exist. Fortunately, you won't need to stress over any of this. You can breathe a sigh of relief realizing that Earth sits easily in this ideal little spot in the universe, where we would all be able to live and flourish. Something else you don't have to stress over is the thing that would occur if the Earth lost oxygen for 5 seconds. Be that as it may, it is enjoyable to consider it at any rate.